I can talk about the algorithm, but I don't know what to show while I do it, so just take some sweating, I guess. Everything that happens on this app is based on the semantic labels the code is able to get for the video and audio you post. That ring light and microphone are not getting you more views because people like well-produced posts. Those things make it easier for the algorithm to generate high-confidence semantic labels of what's in the video and to generate high-confidence captions of what is being said. That information is used to figure out who to show it to. In fact, the outcome of the post is determined before the post is shown to a single person. If your post is really dark or hard to label, or if the audio sucks, the code won't be able to get good labels and will send your post to a team of humans to manually label it. If your video has a lot of cuts in it, the team of humans will have to go frame by frame and label all that shit, which obviously sucks, so those posts are just not shown that much. The easy to label posts can skip all that shit, especially if the post is determined to be safe, which by the way can be done quickly if the content already exists somewhere else on the internet. You can test this by generating your own semantic labels or just doing reverse image searches on posts. You will quickly see that the posts with high confidence labels are the ones that do well. Anyway, the For You page does not really care about accounts, it just cares about literally the content as in the labels in the posts. It uses those labels to show you different things until it finds something you don't get bored of watching. Then if that thing is shown or talked about during a stream, you are more likely to send a gift, which is how this app makes all its money. This app makes its money from stream gifts. Info on this is public, just look at the in-app purchase revenue. People only send gifts for shit they really like, so you need a way to know what's in every post. You have to do this anyway, or you might accidentally blast porn in 4K. Code can do it for you, but not always. It works best in well-lit posts with good sound quality. When the code doesn't work, people have to do it. Shit's expensive and takes forever, so just make those posts not get any views so they stop posting them. Most people will never send a gift, but since you know what's in the posts they watch without getting bored, you can show similar shit to the people that buy a lot of gifts. If you have posted similar shit before, the code does less work. That's why niche posts do well. Everything is explained in the terms of service, but no one reads that. Everyone is sick of ads. They leave apps that show any. Marketing posers censor that. The YouTube algorithm only cares about literally putting you to sleep. That, or making your brain go AFK, which is worse. This happened because their objective function sucks, and their objective function sucks because their revenue is literally jump scaring you with bullshit ads. Basically, when people talk about an algorithm, they really mean the objective function. For big tech companies, there is no algorithm. They just make random changes that only a small percentage of their users can see until it makes a number go up. The function that decides if a number goes up is the objective function, and all that matters. If you understand that, you can develop a strategy that will always work even if there's changes in what people call the algorithm. That's why trying to understand the algorithm is pointless. It's going to keep changing forever, and when I say change, I don't mean in the next update. I mean literally every hour it is different. Anyway, every app that runs ads is getting clapped by apps with gift economy objective functions. If you have ads, your objective function is to increase revenue, and you can only do that by making the algorithm bad. It is the only way to get someone to not skip an ad or to not uninstall the app the first time they see one. Imagine if you saw a non-consensual ad while playing Minecraft. That's an instant uninstall right there. So yeah, back to YouTube. Their algorithm kept being changed over and over until they found a way for users to not skip the ads. Users that fall asleep don't skip ads. Users that leave the stuff playing in the background without watching don't skip ads. Users with their brain AFK don't skip ads. Ads are the business model equivalent of submitting a Wikipedia article as homework at 11:59 p.m. without changing anything. The losers that made these apps sell interrupting your life and memories as a service. They came up with this bullshit when investors realized they were burning their money with no plan. Anyway, apps like YouTube now have to show you content so bad it makes you completely apathetic about whether it's even playing or not. This is the exact opposite of the objective function on apps like this one, since numbers go up when you gift, and that only happens when you love what you are seeing. This is also the reason thumbnails are so important on YouTube. If you notice, they care about the semantic labels on the thumbnail way more than content itself. This is because they only care about that initial click. that they used to put you to sleep. Anyway, all apps with objective functions like that are getting clapped in 4K. They can't even just pivot away from ads either because they have been training their algorithm for years to do something that is now completely obsolete. This is also why talking about how this app makes money from gifts is high-key censored. They know that they can get completely flawless by any app even if it's new that doesn't run ads. The internet is a gifting economy. It always has and forever will be. Ads were added to this app to show how pointless they are in a gifting economy. All the money tryhards used to spend spying on you and interrupting your life with bullshit ads is now used to try to get the attention of creators that don't give a shit. You see those corporate accounts posting cringe comments? That's them on the final stage of denial. The only thing they have left to try is to gift creators during streams to get them to respond, which is the only thing this app cares about. They got marketers to dump their ad budgets into the gifting economy where it belongs. Here's the pipeline that this app used to get them there. Tryhards don't make accounts in apps that don't have a pay-to-win option. They thought ads was the way to do that, so they lobbied to have them here and joined once they were added. Ads obviously don't work, so then they asked for a way to get views, followers, likes, and comments. Vanity metrics have never mattered, so this app gladly added the option to buy them. They just show the post until the number of likes happens. It's not that complicated. Anyway, then they saw that getting a lot of likes and views does not increase your sales. The entire world already knows this, but marketers are stupid, so they have to literally try everything except providing real value. They then realize that an app that does not need ads for revenue can show content that makes their stuff look like dog water. They can't make content that has real value. If they could, they wouldn't be thinking about running ads in the first place. So all they can do now is try to convince creators to do it for them. They don't need them since they are too busy making money directly from viewers that actually like their stuff, leaving them no option but to try to get their attention by sending them gifts, which is what this app wanted the entire time. Anyway, this app only shows you ads. If you look at them, they are pretty much optional. The reality that running ads as a business model is finished is one of the most gate-kept secrets in tech right now. Big Tech was not able to buy this app or to shut it down. The only option they have left is to push clickbait that gaslights you into thinking putting up with ads is a reasonable thing to do, or that subjecting your viewers to ads isn't horrible. The internet is collectively over all this shit. We are already in a full-ass gifting economy. RIP. Cringe posting is the new shaky cam, and it's the only remaining way for corporate and marketer-run accounts to invoke an authentic reaction. Authentic reactions are the only things that matter to both algorithms and people. Marketers spent over 15 years convincing their bosses that making magic internet view, like, and follower numbers go up means more sales. This is obviously bullshit, and they got caught in 4K as soon as apps like this one let anyone pay for the vanity metrics. This forced them to literally brute force trial and error every single thing possible, until something caused real engagement from everyone. What they found is that the only thing they can do to cause a human reaction is to make everyone cringe by witnessing them fail at trying to fake authenticity. Anyway, this happened before already with shaky cam. Pretty much marketers realized people only pay attention to badly filmed content, so they started doing it on purpose on movies and ads. Badly filmed content is more likely to be authentic and raw, by the way. That's why it happened. It's like banner blindness. Shaky cam made everyone literally nauseous, so they stopped. They are doing it again now. The new goal is to make their stuff feel like a FaceTime call. You can see Instagram transplants on this app doing cringe shit like fake eating and walking around in their purposely messy room in circles. Even making fake mistakes while talking, coughing. There are even people that fake having bad skin and messy hair at this point. The corporate version of this is to post seemingly crazy things that make them seem desperate or careless. The mockumentary version of this is to show the process of an unpaid intern being gaslit by them into making their content and failing to produce the results they want. When you see that shit, you have to block and ignore them. Trying to call them out is what they want, since it's the only remaining form of engagement they can get. Ad agencies are as finished as travel agencies, and they will deny reality until the end. Anyway, these people have clogged up the internet with this bullshit so badly that apps like this one have made their algorithm's main purpose to filter them out. If this app notices you try harding, even if it's you making a billion drafts before posting, it will not push your shit because it knows you will burn out eventually. The people that post a lot without giving a single fuck about views, followers, or anything are the ones that do well. They will never get tired, make the most content, and stream. That's how this app makes money, and is the objective function of the ever-changing algorithm. More on this later. This app completely obliterated the competition by using every single machine learning tool they could implement to build an over-buffed synthetic post detector. They can do this because they have a business model that is not ads, and all other platforms don't. Everyone else is out here being a somehow more cringe version of telemarketers. Imagine if you had free phone service from a carrier that is helping out telemarketers by giving them more of your personal information so they can better fake an authentic call. That is what every other platform has become. They want to grow every quarter, so they don't just stop there. They also make the reception and call quality really bad for your real calls, so you prefer the telemarketer calls. They give you real calls to the telemarketers so they can imitate those voices and subjects and get you to not hang up. They give them the hours you are most likely to pick up a call from a stranger. They give them numbers that seem similar to the numbers you recognize. Eventually, they just give up and just flat out let a telemarketer speak to you in the middle of a real conversation you are having. So how did this happen? It's very simple. These companies failed to build products that generate revenue, so they have to lie to their investors. It's like if Elizabeth Holmes started showing ads to you, but you took a blood test and put NASCAR-like stickers on the machines, and the investors liked their revenue so much they stopped caring about whether or not the blood tests were giving out garbage. This is exactly what happened with Google. PageRank is a badly copied version of the algorithm everyone else was using at the time. The original paper even has probabilities that don't add up to 1. Go look at it. Making the pages that are the most popular or have the most clout show up first is obviously fucking stupid, but no one noticed because it would also show Wikipedia results, which by the way is a free site without ads. Google has spent over 20 years trying to make a service that makes money and has failed every single time. Google Video, Google Plus, Google Glass is all big fat L's. That's all they do, fail over and over with an infinite budget and access to every single software engineer ever. So they had no choice but to turn into an ad agency, or more accurately a telemarketing agency. In fact, the engineers that worked on search all rage quit to make an ad-free version of the service, since they all know it's turned the algorithm into dog water. The only thing that Google has made that has made money is Chromecast. And what is Chromecast? A way to watch television without television ads. Even the clean home screen with nothing but a search bar was liked by everyone because it didn't have ads. You would think they would notice and maybe make something worth a shit with this blatantly obvious information. They can't, because they are too busy keeping what is really the largest scam of all time alive. They are truly fucked now that gifting economy apps are showing up that resist acquisition offers from big tech. Google and Facebook are on their way to being as relevant as AOL. Anyway, they completely fucked up the internet with their bullshit, so apps like this one have to use machine learning to filter out posts that have even the slightest telemarketing energy. You can just read the terms of service and download your data to see how, but I will make a post explaining it anyway.